Season 4, Episode 10 of PWS. We are now hitting the semi-finals of the King and Ring tournament. We have James Hetfield taking on Notanewbie. This match is going to be quite the interesting contest here. I mean, we're here with the semi-finals. I mean, winner of this matchup is going to go on to take on either Vanos or H2O Delirious in the finals. And then the winner of that match will get to face E-Pro himself for the World Heavyweight Championship. We might be getting a little ahead of ourselves, but it's fun to think ahead because, you know, Season 4 is coming to a close pretty soon. It's been a great season so far. A lot of superstars have gotten to show off what they can do. We've had great debuts in the form of, like, cartoons of Wildcat and everything, so things are going great. James now making his way to the ring. Now, James Hetfield, he beat Noah Sebastian in the first round in what was a very close, tense matchup here. So it's going to be very interesting to see just how well he does against Notanewbie. You know, James Hetfield on the older side here. Notanewbie, as we already know, he's young, and Notanewbie is also incredibly fast in the ring, very high flying, and everything like that. So maybe James Hetfield might have just a little bit of a harder time here. Maybe. But it didn't really seem to slow him down against Noah Sebastian, so there's a plus on that. And now, Notanewbie, I mean, Notanewbie is quickly becoming one of the more popular stars here on PWS. He always gets amazing fan reception every time he comes out. He's had a very successful career so far. I mean, he debuted last season, and he won his debut match qualifying for the Elimination Chamber. Then he made it to the final 3 in the Elimination Chamber, so he was pretty close to becoming world champion. And just this season, he beat Don Ethan Tortellini in a casket match to get here. So Notanewbie is no stranger to victory. However, this is Notanewbie's first normal matchup. Notanewbie has either been, because in his debut, it was Extreme Rules. Then it was Elimination Chamber, then a casket match. So Notanewbie is yet to face someone in a normal matchup. So you gotta wonder if that's gonna be weighing on him. You know, he can't really break the rules this time around. He's just gonna have to go all in, it seems, as this matchup is gonna start. And James Hetfield with a flying crossbody straight away. Jeez, the speed right there. Notanewbie trying to get the kicks in. I mean, James showing off a lot more speed than I would have expected here. I think he understands that Notanewbie is gonna be very quick, so I mean, which is kind of surprising. You think he would go for, well, he's going for the ground and pound offense now, but usually when you know somebody's gonna be quicker than you, you're gonna want to slow the pace down, not try to match their pace. And Notanewbie, though, he can't seem to get the offense in right now, as there's a big overhead belly-to-belly suplex right there. Notanewbie is really feeling it, and there's a big knee to the back right there. Notanewbie fighting back now. He's got a headlock in. And James is fighting out of it here. Notanewbie, I mean, you gotta be a little quicker than that, man. There's some shots right there. Big shots to the gut. And now, and a big shot right into the skull right there. The knuckles drilling right into the forehead of Notanewbie right there. And now James now with an Irish Whip. What is he gonna do here? Drop down. Oh, look for a twisting crossbody, but Notanewbie manages to sidestep it there. Now Notanewbie, oh, he's got James right where he wants him, and Notanewbie could be looking for it. The three amigos right now, and Notanewbie is finally getting in the offense that he so desperately needed to get in. And there it is, there's the three amigos right there. Notanewbie taking full control of this matchup. There's that cover, 1, 2, and James manages to kick out, and Notanewbie is getting the pace to the match where he wants it to go. James is fighting back. Unloading with that. Oh, look for a drop kick, but Notanewbie caught it. A big stomp to the gut right there. James Hetfield probably slowing down just a little bit. Again, he's a lot older here, so he's not going to have the stamina that he once did. So, but regardless, he's going to stay in there as Notanewbie throws him shoulder first into a turnbuckle right there. But James Hetfield quick to get out of the corner, grabbing Notanewbie, still trying to keep pace with Notanewbie. Very impressive. And there's a big drop kick right there. Oh, but James Hetfield onto his feet again. What is he gonna do there? Is he Irish Whips Notanewbie there? Catching him, big spine buster right there. And now, oh, maybe looking to spring on him, but Notanewbie got out of there just in time, only to get caught into the clutches here. But Notanewbie is getting elbows to the head as he fights out in the grasp with James now. as he's gonna Irish whip him off the ropes. Big twisting uppercut there from Notanewbie. Nice stuff. Now Notanewbie has stomped the forearm right now. But nope, James getting back out of it. Elbow to the gut. Big shots to the gut. Uppercuts, right hands, kick to the gut. And big shot right across the upper back right there of Notanewbie. And there's a flying clothesline right there. Nice stuff. And that is 1, 2. Notanewbie manages to kick out. Big tip up there. Oh, but Notanewbie, he gets caught. And James Hetfield looking for the X-Plex, perhaps, but no. Notanewbie slips out behind, looking for like a powerbomb maybe, but no. There was a bulldog counter. Action is fast and furious here tonight. And there it is. And James Hetfield hits a 1916 DDT onto Notanewbie. And that might just be it. 1, 2. And Notanewbie just barely managing to kick out there. Notanewbie struggling here. Now James calling him up. What is he going to look for here? As he called him up. And there's a slingshot shoulder tackle right there. Impressive athleticism still. And now Notanewbie is being called right back up to his feet. And things can be looking bad here. James Hetfield circling around, maybe trying to think of what he wants to do next. As, oh, he has Notanewbie. There's a big ripcord lariat right there. Notanewbie gets to his feet only to get caught with a Superman forearm right there. And oh, Notanewbie, big haymaker shot right there. He's gotten James Hetfield up now. What is he going to look for here? Big snake eyes into the corner. And now Notanewbie dragging him towards the center of the ring. Notanewbie could be looking for something big here. What is he going to look for here? Big shot right there. James Hetfield rolled through. Leaping clothesline again. And that came from quite literally out of nowhere. 1, 2, and wow, that is 3. Great short match right there, honestly. So James Hetfield has moved on to the finals, where he will face either Vanoss Gaming or H2O Delirious. And, I mean, regardless of who, I mean, if I'm James Hetfield here, I'm going to be hoping that Vanoss can somehow, just somehow, manage to squeeze a victory out of H2O Delirious, but I don't know, man. Doesn't seem too likely, but that's for another episode. In the next episode, we will be getting to another semifinal match in the tag team tournament, so that's going to be fun. And yeah, that being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everyone.